Hello, everyone. Today's chess puzzle is, well, it's a real brain twister. We have white with a knight on b5, another knight on g5, rook on h5, a bishop on a4, pawns on b3, a2 and h2, rook on a1, and the king on d1. Black has a rook on e8, the king on g8, pawns on b7, f7, and h7, a knight on e4, and a rook on c3. It's black to move. And this one is sneaky.
Yeah, it really is. What's fascinating is that it looks like white has all the pieces lined up for an attack, but black has a hidden resource here.
Okay, so let's unpack this. At first glance, you might think black is in trouble with that white rook staring down the h-file, but what else catches your eye?
Well, if we focus on black's knight on e4, it seems trapped. But look closer. That knight holds the key to a surprising sequence.
You're right, I almost missed that. Black's knight could jump to f2. What happens then?
That knight move, and f2, forces the white king to d2, and suddenly, things get very cramped for white.
I see it now. It's like black is setting up a wall. Then what?
Black can then continue with rc3 to d3. This further restricts the white king's movement. White's best option at this point is to move their king to c1.
It feels like black is tightening a noose around the white king. Each move takes away an escape square.
Precisely. Black then plays re8 to e2, cutting off more steep routes. White might try to advance their b-pawn to b4, hoping to open up some space.
But that doesn't stop black, does it?
Not at all. Black continues with rd3 to d1. White is forced to capture the rook with their bishop, but this allows the black knight to jump back into the action with nd3. White's king scrambles to b1, but it's too late.
Black delivers the final blow.
Exactly. Black plays re2 to b2. Checkmate.
Wow. What a sequence. So the answer is nf2, kd2, rd3, kc1, re2, b4, rd1, bxd1, nd3, kb1, rb2, checkmate. That's a real lesson in how a single knight can control so much of the board.
Absolutely. This puzzle beautifully illustrates the concept of zugzwang, where every possible move for white only worsens their position. Black's precise calculation forces white into a series of losing moves.
Thanks for walking us through that. I'm still amazed by how black turned that position around.
It's a classic example of how, even in a seemingly quiet position, a subtle advantage can be turned into a decisive win with careful planning and execution.
Thank you for listening.